So everyone, welcome back to another lesson. So we are going to be looking at another operators in JavaScript called a comparison operator. Comparison operator are used to compare two values, just as the name suggests that it's about comparing two things together. So it could be numbers of the same the same value or of different values. So you use comparison operators in JavaScript to compare two values. Comparison operator always return true or false. That means that if the two things that you are comparing happens to be the same, you always get a truthy value. And if it is not, then you get a false value. So it's always return true or false. So these are just the two results that you usually get at the end of the day. So let's take a look at how this can be done or achieved in JavaScript. So let me declare two variables. I'll put this one as number one. Then I'll put this as number two. I'll put the value as 67. So now, if I want to compare these two numbers, number one less than number two. So let me output my result. So we'll see whether it is true or not. Just take a look at the browser. So what am I getting? False. Why? I'm saying that I'm asking that is number one less than number two. Because number one is not less than number two, then I'm getting a false because that is the correct thing. And I can as well do something like this. Is number one greater than number two? False, because it is not. But what if I reduce the value of the first number to 57? Let's see what I get. Is number one greater than number two? It is not. What if I take the value to 97? You should see that the expression is changing and it's showing true. And the reason why is because the first number is greater than the second number. So if I do, is it greater than or equal to? What am I getting? Yes, it's greater than it, but it's not equal to. But what if I do less than or equal? Is false because the first number is greater and is not less than, neither is it equal to number two. Like I can as well do something like, is the value of first number equals to the value of the second number? I'm saying false. But if I change it to the same value like 67, I'm saying true because the two variable has the same number value. I can now try street equality, which is 3 equals to, and see what I'll get. Is 67 equals to 67, the expression is true because they are the same value. But what if I change one to string? Even though they are both the same value, if I now change one to string, what do you think would be my expression? What do you think would be my output? False, because string is not equals to number, and it is the reason why I am getting false in my browser in my output. So street equality works when the two values you are trying to compare have the same values that are equal to each other. So if I take out this double quote, you will see that now I should be getting true in my browser because they are both numbers and they both have the same value. But when I change one to string, you see that it automatically changes the value and it's giving an output of false. So these are how you use comparison operators in JavaScript. So in the next lesson, we'll continue to see another type of operator in JavaScript. I'll see you in the next class.